Hey guys, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome to this part of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay, I kind of goofed up, so I'm going to say right now that this part is actually going to be post-commentated, because, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to show off the red tunic in this part, because, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to be using it this part. I made a mistake, the previous part as well. So when I record these parts, I actually do them, oh, I'll just let it do the tune there. Yeah. Okay, so, usually when I record these parts, I have a tendency to, forget that, I do these two-part sessions. And, so when I asked that, the previous one, I didn't realize that I wouldn't be uploading it before I did this. So, I actually asked some people on Facebook and stuff, and they said that they want me to do a Green Tunic run. I'm showing off the Red Tunic here because, I wanted, you guys to see, me, doing this. Yeah, I goofed up really hard. So this is going to be a two-part thing, or a three-part dungeon, I guess, two of them being the dungeon itself, and the third one is going to be the boss. I didn't record that one yet, but that's how it's going to be. So there's that. On top of that, though, as I was saying before, so yeah, doing a Green Tunic run actually is completely possible with this dungeon. It's pretty cool, just on the basis that if you know how to play this game really well, it's no real issue. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going about. So, yeah, the Fire Temple. This dungeon is pretty cool. I don't know why I brought out a bomb there. I think it's because I instinctively keep, the bow and arrow on, the right one, which I use with, the X button. But, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, let's go through this door and, ooh! Hey, Darunia, how's it going? Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now is not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Okay. So, how I specifically goofed up and why I'm post-commentating this time is mainly on the basis that, so when I record these things, I record the audio file separately, and I usually save the audio file before I continue recording the next part. I completely forgot to do that this time. I started recording really, or not long after I woke up, so I wasn't thinking straight, and I'm sorry, guys. The second half of this dungeon is going to be real-time commentary again, so do not worry about that. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. Got it. Okay. So yeah, no, basically the Green Tunic run isn't really too bad. My pieces of advice, avoid taking damage as much as you can, because that will, reduce the amount of time you have in each individual room, and just boot it wherever you want to go. Just be familiar with the temple layout. He said to take care of the pillar in the center of the room, so there it is. Let's head back out into the main room here. Yep. Whoop. Oh yeah, I was resetting the timer. I was wondering what I was doing there. Yeah, because there's some fairies that we can collect here to restore some of the timer, obviously. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to backtrack through a lot of the dungeon to, get that pillar down. Pretty much the entire dungeon, which is about what you would expect, so, yeah. So let's, go up there. Come on, go up there. Alright, let's break, the pots. Yep, there we go. There's some fairies. I was checking my bottles. I have like a milk bottle, but I think I'll be fine. Yeah, the fairies just are going to be really helpful for this dungeon. If you guys remember that episode where I went to the crater as a kid, the fairies will revive you if you die from the timer. So yeah, not a big deal. Anyway, onward. I keep dropping the bomb. Dropping like it's hot. Sorry. Anyway, let's move on. So where is the bow and arrow? There we go. Okay. This is the part where I try and aim. I'm actually a pretty good shot. Once I did get a good point, I did do it. It's just how sensitive the controls are just makes aiming a nightmare in this game. Like, I can't even entirely describe it. It just sucks. But anyway, let's go over here. So, yeah. Through that door right there, we're going to be getting a key. So, let's go through here. A majority of the keys are found with Gorons. So, there you go. If you see a locked up Goron, there's going to be a key in there or something important. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Okay. Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Ooh. Actually, yes, that was a thing in Link to the Past as well, but you had to be like holding your sword in front of you, doing like a charge attack like thing. So yeah, you got a small key. All right. So yeah, it's also really weird commentating over this again, guys. Especially post-commentating. I've only done that like once before, and that was during my Link to the Past playthrough because of a similar mistake. Yep, so there we go with the Song of Time. Do 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 do. All right, let's climb up that. Whoop. Whoop. All right, through that door. So yeah, in this room, you're gonna see a bunch of flying tiles. Just hold your shield out and you should be fine. It takes forever to deal with them, but that's the only like foolproof way. You can go up and attack them like up front, but like this is a safer way. So yeah. Over in the corner there is a like. So those enemies are special because they will steal some of your rupees and whatever shield and special tunic you have equipped. So if you have the red tunic equipped and the Hylian shield, and he eats you, he basically takes them. Now, if you kill him, you can get it back. But if you leave the room before killing him, they're gone. So that's just something to remember when you're facing them. You know, whether you care about that or not. You know, just yeah. Anyway, let's head over here and whoop, platforming. All right. Oh boy. So yeah, over here is a walkway, and we're gonna be going to the opposite side of the room because there's something there. Oh gosh. I mean, one thing I don't really understand is like the lava in this game. It's just how it like doesn't instant kill you like when you touch it for some reason. Like, how does that make any sense? I don't know. Whatever. Zelda. Anyway, so yeah, you hit the wall, you hear a weird sound. What should you use? Use a bomb. That's what they mean by special crop. It's pretty great. Booyah. Alright, so let's go through this doorway. Boop, boop, boom, boop, boom. So yeah. Hello, Goron. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but if you also use the Goron special crop to do the job, okay. You can also use it, whatever. Alright, let's open up this chest here. And it's probably a key. Yep. Okay, you need 2 keys for the upcoming room here, so yeah. Oy, not much to really say about this room here. You know, just big giant lava pit. You can accidentally fall into this room in the later parts of the dungeon, and that is really frustrating. So avoid that if you can. But yeah, okay, this room. So there are two ways to really go through here. Since I'm doing a Green Tunic run, I'm doing the faster way. Of course, if you hook shot onto the walls here, you can climb up them. That is a better option than going down the slope. If you had like a red tunic, I probably would. But yeah, no, it's just for now. It's better just to use the green, go up there. So let's push the block down. This one I was like, oh, I have no idea how much time I have left. This one, yeah, there's a few rooms here where it really does kind of start to push like the time limit. But I think aside from the boss fight, this is probably the most stressful it'll really get. So yeah. Now we're in this room, the green room. There's these slug enemies. They're pretty fun to go against. Basically, you hit them, they start running away, and they always seem to drop green bottles. So up here I use a spin attack because I felt like it. Yeah, let's charge it up. And it didn't really do as much damage as I wanted it to, which is a little disappointing. But anyway, yep. So this room was pretty annoying to solve the puzzle of. You had to basically go over here and jump across and hit the switch there. On top of that, you also had to push this giant block here, which was not really fun. But I don't know. Actually, the really annoying part of this dungeon is that little, well, not of the dungeon, but of this room, is that switch there, because you have to drop a bomb on it. You want to specifically drop a bomb on it because I don't think there's really a good angle you can throw it from the top level that will land. So, yeah. But anyway. Oh, I almost missed that jump there. But, yeah. So, you see how there's like a firewall over that climbable thing there. You're gonna have to basically drop a bomb down there and deactivate it. I was being an idiot and I fell, so I have to climb back up again. Yay! So let's head left, up there. Boosh. Okay. So let's drop a bomb right here and climb up there. Oh snap. Alright, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now if you wait too long, the fire will come back, so that's why you kind of want to hurry. So anyway, let's go through this door. Alright, now we're in this room. Oh yeah, I don't think I brought this up yet. So in the original version of this game, there was a different music that played in this dungeon. So it used Islamic chanting in it. I'm probably not going to care about what this Goron has to say, but yeah, it used these chanting in the music that basically was from the Islamic, prayer, which they don't consider a song. So the fact that it was used in a soundtrack offended a lot of people. So because of that, they changed in all the re-releases to the when before it said some other stuff. So yeah, I might slap a clip of it on in like a second just to showcase what I'm talking about. So here you go. Okay, so yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't really know what to really say about this dungeon, aside from the fact that, yeah, no, there was the music. I understand why they're offended, and I'm not going to disagree. They had every right to change it. Since the original is the game I kind of grew up with, that one, kind of just for the sake of, you know, how I found that out, I kind of prefer the original version. But that doesn't mean I don't understand the context of it and why it offends people, and that I know why it's there. It just from my perspective. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that doesn't offend any people. That's just my opinion regarding that. So yeah. Ooh, oh boy. Yeah. So over here, oh, I'm trying to find like this one doorway where there's like another Goron. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, let's see what this Goron has to say. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Yes. Not really that useful for me, since I don't really get caught on fire that often, but hey, there you go. You got a small key. Alright, so let's move onward. Yep. Okay, so, as you can see, there's, the big giant boulders. Woo. Yep. Oh, it's this room. Oh gosh, I got really careful with this room because of just how tiny the platforming is and how sensitive the controls are. Oh man. Yeah, I think I also brought out like Pharaoh's Wind because I didn't want to like risk falling down. You know, I mentioned how you can fall back down into that one room? Yeah, this is where you can. This really tight platforming here. Or walking, I should say. Ugh. I don't like how his leg was like over the pit there. But anyway, there we go. We set Pharaoh's Wind so we can return here later. Come on, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's open up this chest. What could be in it? I am absolutely curious. It is the dungeon map. Wow, we got that really late. But anyway, yeah, let's head back into this room. So, let's just walk back across here. I don't know why I'm doing Final Fantasy. There we go. Go through here. Alright then. So, not another one of these walking segments. I always cringe at that in the original version of this game just because or like the GameCube version. Just because how tight the walking is. It's ridiculous. Anyway though, let's go up here. Keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, that firewall will come from like either side in this room. You just want to keep moving. So yeah, let's go through this door. Okay, there's like a little fire slug. So let's shoot it. Come on. Yoink. Yoink. There we go. Alright, dropped like a little green thing, so let's go pick it up. Navi. Just how she just spastically is like, hey, we should make a remix out of this. Yep. Oh god. Anyway. So, yeah, I also hit this one switch here, which made things interesting for later on. But anyway, let's head back over here and break open that cracked floor using the bomb. Shut up, Navi. Okay, let's drop it here. Oh yeah, over there is a point where you could talk to or bring up like a scarecrow thing. But anyway, I noticed it is getting up towards the end of the part, so I think I am actually going to close this off. So I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this part of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Next part, we're going to figure out what is up there. Well, let's cast Pharaoh's Wind first, I guess. But But yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next part where we do the second half of the dungeon when it is not post-commentary because I really screwed up here. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next part of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay. Bye.